Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Ugreen and the Ugreen 100-watt desktop charger. This charger can charge all of your mobile devices on the go. I use this one in studio to charge my MacBook Air. I also charge my MacBook Pro, my iPhone, and my AirPods simultaneously. I also take it with me to charge my most popular traveling products like the iPhone, the iPad, the AirPods, and of course, my Apple Watch as well. 30 minutes of charge give me up to 50% of battery on my MacBook. The power distribution with a Nexo 100-watt desktop charger is just next level. You definitely have to go check it out. So check out all the links in the description for Ugreen's 100-watt Nexo desktop charger and all their holiday specials. The links, of course, will be in the description and down below. Okay, so it's been a while since I wanted to film this video because I thought it could impact a lot of users, and I thought, hey, it's probably time to talk about this. What is the worst feature on your iPhone? I would like to hear from you in those comments down below, because in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys what I believe is the worst feature on the iPhone, and this is based on as many questions I get about the feature. It impacts all iPhone users, and it also creates a lot of stress on every single iPhone owner because it's the #1 question I get on most of my YouTube videos throughout the entire year. So let's go ahead and talk about what is the worst feature on the iPhone based on my experience, and as I mentioned, I would like to hear your thoughts in those comments down below. Who knows, maybe Apple will watch this video at some point and make changes that will apply to you. So as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, of course, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, the worst feature, in my opinion, on the iPhone is battery health. And now, battery health is a feature that, of course, many users find that it's good. However, based on my experience here on YouTube, and I have, a lot of people always ask me questions in regards to this feature, and I can feel the frustration. Battery health and battery health capacity is the #1 stress on iPhone users, and this impacts everyone, right? Because I asked you guys on Twitter, what do you believe is the worst feature on the iPhone? And a lot of you guys answered slow fees, the dynamic island, the always on display is redundant, and you guys had a lot of feedback to provide. So if you'd like to provide that feedback, you can do it in the comments down below. But in my opinion, battery health impacts all iPhone users. Whether you have an iPhone 8, iPhone 10, iPhone 13, 14, you do look at this number at some point. Now, the problem isn't that you know what the battery health is. The problem is that most users are sort of stressed that the battery health number goes down. And now keep in mind that batteries will always degrade, and eventually you would have to replace the battery on anything, right? So if you have a TV remote, the battery goes dead, you have to replace those. If you have a car, you can replace the battery, right? Over time, it goes bad. Same thing applies with electronics like the laptop, the iPhones, the iPads. So this is something that's always going to be a little bit stressful for users, but having a number, I think, creates a little more stress than it needs. I think Apple can tweak this feature right here and make it a color scheme. So let me explain myself. So right now, of course, I'm at 100% battery capacity. Now, Apple says that when your iPhone reaches about 80% battery health, it's time to start thinking about replacing the battery on your iPhone. And when you reach about 70, that's definitely time to replace it, because your iPhone could experience unexpected shutdown. So here is my thoughts on this one. Apple could go with colors, right? Green means go, which is okay. Yellow means cautious, and red means stop. I think Apple should change this number to a color scheme, right? So when it's green, you feel good about it, you're okay about it. It could be 85, it could be 90, it could be whatever, right? But it's still green. It's not a number that's constantly stressing you out. Now, once it reaches about 78, I would say Apple can switch that color to orange. And then you say, okay, so maybe it's time to start thinking about replacing the battery on my iPhone. And then it turns red, then you know, okay, now it's time to actually start changing and replacing the battery on my iPhone. And now keep in mind, your iPhone will automatically sort of change its behavior. So if you ever experience your iPhone shutting down on you when it still has about 20 to 15% of battery, and then it shuts down on you, and then you power it back up and you see that it still has a little bit of battery, but it unexpectedly shut down, that's also a sign that you need a new battery on your iPhone. But I think having a number here impacts many users. Keep in mind, every time you update your iPhone, this number could change. iOS go through a few checklists, and one of the checklists is battery health and battery capacity. So if it's 100 now, by the time you update your iPhone, this could drop to, 98, and then that creates stress on users. Every time a new software update comes about, I get the same question. Is 98 okay? Is 90 okay? Is 82 okay? And I just feel the stress on iOS users with with this feature here. And I think Apple, again, could change this to a color scheme. That way, when green, it's good. When yellow, think about it. When it's red, definitely time to change the battery on your iPhone. And let me know your thoughts in those comments down below. As I mentioned, I would like to hear your feedback on this particular matter. What do you believe is the worst feature on the iPhone? And now I know your answer will probably be regarding the device that you're currently using, but in my opinion, this one impacts every iPhone user because it is an iPhone feature that's built into the software. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.